Hello humankind, hope you're well. This is called Return of the Brother. Return of the Brother ain't no bad thing, sign of good to come for all, relief of pain for many. Lifted to the heavens' gates, taken to the bosom, suckled at the breast of life. To grow you have to feed. Safety spots shall be opened up to save the chosen few. These places known as havens and oases in the great desert of life. And those who are left to rebuild this world shall have the guidance that they need to pick humanity up off of the floor, to raise it from its knees. The team of life new formed this day, it walks its path to freedom. Freedom from the shackled man chain link that is soon to break. In form we need to grow, in form we experience all that we cannot in spirit. In form we are the physical. In form we experience sight, sound, smell, taste and touch. Welcome to the in-form reality. This is called regeneration. Spirit, why trip me up with regeneration? We're all the same. You know I'm the master of all of creation. And that's it. And we are, because we are the creators. We are on the frontline creators. That's what we're doing. So it's not a God complex. It's a realization that we create our own reality. That's what we do with our thoughts. We create our own reality. I've been working through bits and bobs of stuff that's coming up, as most of humankind are at this moment in time. And what happened last night was I've been affected by an energy, a particular energy, a feminine energy. Right, I don't mean to say that my breasts are growing or out like that. Don't be silly. And last night, when I have stuff that comes up from the past, right, which has been quite a lot of stuff, then to deal with, to acknowledge, to clear, and to heal from, right. Last night I had an inner body experience, meaning, or some people might be saying, oh, he had a dream. Yeah, call it a dream. It was where I was, and the difference between an inner body experience and an outer body experience is your energy comes out of your body, not totally. There's a cord that's still connected, because otherwise, if that cord's not connected, your body perishes, doesn't it, and your spirit goes back from whence it came or whatever. But anyway, so I had an inner body experience, and I've been there's been things that have been coming up, and it needed seeing to. Now, whenever I've got issues from the past that need dealing with, whenever I've got those, I always go back. When I'm within, I always go back to the estate that I grew up on, the council estate, because that's where I associate a lot of my trauma. So anyway, and I was with my mum. We were in the house that I grew up in, and then I went into mum and dad's bedroom, and the covers were pulled back on mum's side. There was no one in there that I could see. And I'm looking, and I just knew there was an energy there. And I said, I know you're here. I can sense you. And there was nothing. I said, I know that you're here. I can sense you. I said, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. And all of a sudden, the blanket, because there were blankets, they only had blankets, they didn't have duvets. The blankets straightened themselves out, you know, as if a force, an energy that I couldn't see had grabbed the blankets and straightened the blankets. So I smiled. In fact, they'd not quite straightened them. So I went round and I straightened it, and I said, I'm not afraid, you know. I know you're here. It's okay. You can talk to me if you want. And then a female voice said, I said, what's your name? And a female voice replied, unfortunately, I can't remember the name, which is it's one of those just blocks. It's blocked. But as far as I'm 95% that she told me a name. And I said, how old are you? And she said, I'm medium age. I'm medium age. And I was thinking, what's medium age? Is that about 40 or something like that? And then she said, I'm 12. Now, I said, I don't understand why. I said, why can't I see you with these eyes? Why can't I see you? I said, I really wish I could see you with these eyes. And she said, you will. If given practice, you know, with practice, not given practice. She said, you will, with practice. So, and that's very relevant with what's going off in my life at this moment in time. You know, there's stuff that I'm having to sort out within a relationship that relates to the feminine energy, you know, and also when I woke up and then I was dozing after this, and then I saw a white car pull up, and there were a fella who were probably, I would have said, in his maybe about 60 years of age, got out of the driver's side, and there were a woman around about the same age, I think. If I remember, I more saw him than her, but I know it were male and female. And but it wasn't like going back years. This was a fairly new car. So what I was wondering was if the female energy of the 12-year-old was, if she'd been knocked down, you know, if she'd passed to the other side due to a car knocking her down. But I wish I could remember her name. But I'm obviously not meant to. So this is how we can do what's known as shadow work, you know, to help heal, to help things be brought to life. So if you're having, you know, inner experiences as opposed to your energy going out of your body, which is, the two are totally different as I understand it. That's through my own experiences, by the way. Then, you know, there's stuff that needs doing, the stuff that needs clearing. So if this is happening to you, acknowledge it, and try and look at the, you know, the relevance of what's going off in your life. Because, like I say, with myself, there's a feminine energy that's, and I know where it comes from now, and I know why it's been affecting me on my life path, on my journey, you know, and I understand that now. But you know, these are these energies influence us. So when I did wake up, properly woke up this morning, not sort of half asleep. When I did wake up finally, I could sense the energy. I could sense it within. Now, also, I can sense where the energy comes in. And it's through the back. And it's through the back. Which is why there are, particular expressions of consciousness out there who say, you should protect yourself. By grounding yourself, imagining that you're connecting to Mother Earth, or even just by going out into nature, and hug a tree, put your hand on a tree, or just a walk with, in that energy will cleanse you and should ground you. It should do. But if you have that intent, if you show the intent to say, I want to ground myself now, and it's not like I'm going to stay at home. We probably are, because you're in lockdown anyway, whatever. But if you have that intent, then that's no bother. You can ground yourself into Mother Earth. Some people then envisage a swirling white light and put themselves in a bubble of white light. That's another way of doing it. It's like a psychic protection. It's like a spiritual protection, or whatever label it's given. But, so there are ways and means in which you can help yourself, without worrying too much about, because don't feed things. I know it's a bit of a fine line, isn't it? It's a fine line between sort of, there'll be people out there who won't want to acknowledge at all things like this that happen. It was just a silly dream. We have help. And there'll be people out there going, he needs it. Well, maybe. But we all get help. We all get help. We all have spirit guides and guardian angels, and, there's energies. Whatever labels you want to give them. Makes no difference. Your higher self, whatever. God. Allah. It doesn't matter. Whatever name's being given to the great divine. We are part of it. All of us. And when we can see that, when you can look at that, and that every other human being upon this planet really is just a different expression of consciousness and is part of you, then you can live a happier life. You can, because you can then accept that part of you that, and you can live and let live. Then you can come together. Peace. It'll happen. It's happening. All the low vibrational frequencies are being washed off of this planet. Yeah, they are. There's some, they're still fighting for survival, but they're going. They're going. Without a shadow of a doubt, they're going. That's why you've got all this upheaval all over the place. Because it's the low vibrational frequencies that are fighting for survival. But they shall not, stay. They're going. They're being washed off this planet, and thankfully so. But they've had the part to play in creation. All of them. All of it. It's all been part of a great divine plan, so the great divine can learn about itself. Yeah, it's only my opinion. It's only my opinion, but it resonates with me. So, and you will have your opinion, and you have a right to your opinion. You have a right to your opinion, just like I have a right to mine. Love you very much, actually. Each and every one of you. I love you very, very, very much, because you are a different aspect of self. Yeah, you are. And you're all worthwhile. You're all worthwhile. You all deserve the most abundant of lives. Yeah, you do. For what you've gone through. Anyway. So, we keep going, don't we? We just keep going, and we keep going on. We keep going. And we try and have fun along the way. We've got to try and have fun along the way. We do. Regardless of what life may throw at us. You know. But this is where taking control of your mind comes in. Because when you take control of your mind, then you can mould your future. You can create the world that you want to live in. Yeah, you can. And you can clear all that rubbish, all that low vibrational frequency. Yeah. You can do it. You can do it. You all of you can do it. Of course you can. Yeah, you keep going. Keep clearing. Keep going. Yeah. Love you. Love you, different aspect of self. Alright, anyway. I hope you've enjoyed it. I shall put another video up, and let's just see what we come up with next time. I wish you the best of luck in your ascension process. Thanks for watching. I'm Steve Appleyard. Bye for now.